Okay guys, so I'm here with Matt. Matt is fielding a Iron Hands Pre-Heresy army, and it's his 1,000 points. So we're just going to take a quick look, and I've got to say it is a beautiful, beautiful army. And Matt's with me now, and we'll just say hello, Matt.
Hello.
Okay, so Matt, you're going to run through your army, and I've got to say this is a beautifully painted army. And this is for our big Pre-Heresy campaign.
Yeah.
Well, Pre-Heresy, I say the Crusades first.
Yeah, Crusades and then campaign.
And then we move into the campaign. So, Matt, what have you gone up to?
Well, at the moment I've just been mainly working towards getting this 1,000 points done. Actually, for those of you that went to Games Day, you may have seen some of these models, because this was actually my armies on parade entry as well.
Which is a spectacular army, I've got to say. It is amazing. I'll be doing some photographs added onto the end of the video so you can see it, but we're going to run through your army.
Yep.
And we're going to discuss what you've got and why you chose to field what you fielded, and we'll go from there. So cool. We'll start over this side, so let's just talk about what we've got here. Okay,
so to start with, we've got it's the first 10-man tactical squad that I did, all equipped, so the sergeant's there with chainsaw, this guy here.
Yeah.
And then we got the melt gun, Pre-Heresy, and missile launcher, just to throw in for good measure. So I just wanted to keep them all nice and simple. All of them in Mark III armour. So
which is, what armour is that one?
That's the iron armour.
That's the iron armour, and that you get from Forge World.
Yeah.
So it actually looks fantastic once it's all painted together. Now, are these with the Rhino? Is that their dedicated transport?
They have the Rhino's dedicated transport.
And if anybody knows it, that's one of the original.
Yeah, that is an original Road Trader Rhino.
And it seems to have all its bits as well.
Yes.
So if you look at it, so what have you added to this? What's it got?
So we've got just little bits of gubbins, but the main things that I've added, I've gone for the Forge World brass etch on it.
That's very nice.
So you can see all the insignia, got that around the front as well. In keeping with the squad markings as well, so it is completely tied in with them. And a cobbled together bits box hunter killer missile.
Yeah.
Added to the top. I've no idea what it's made from. I can't remember.
That's fantastic. That is really lovely.
That's a nice little one on the back. Just...
Oh, that is nice. Okay, yeah, I'm sold on that. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's move on to the big guy behind him, because this is absolutely beautiful, and you're going to have to tell us how you made the jet of flames as well.
Well, that one is trade secret, but no, I'll let you know, it's fine. So the first Contemptor Dreadnought, now obviously Forge World produced these guys, and I couldn't not have one. I'm meant to have all sorts of bionics and meant to love Dreadnoughts being Iron Hands, so I had to have one. And yeah, it's just the combat arms kind of really drew it out to me, so I had to have two of those. And when I saw the Flamer, I was actually watching Iron Man as I put it together, and it kind of the pose just suddenly developed, and then I thought, well, wouldn't it be cool to create flames? So actually, this you'll like this bit. Ready?
Slides out.
There we go.
That's really cool.
What we've got here is a paper clip.
Yeah.
And then a lump of resin on the end. Green stuff between all the rest of it, so you get teardrop shape with a big ball on the end.
Yeah.
And then this is tree clump foliage, super glued on, and PVA glue over the top of that repeatedly.
Wow.
So that it becomes quite solid now. I mean,
that is solid.
That is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And then paint it up from there, basically.
That looks fantastic, and that just slots back into the hand.
Actually, I just drilled out the flamer, and if I can manage to do it, there we go.
Wow. That is fantastic. And actually seeing this firsthand, people, when you actually look at it, it is absolutely fantastic. It stands out. So that's absolutely beautiful. So let's move to the back. So there is, from what I can tell, is an original Predator.
Yep. Again, Road Trader Predator. Now, this one I searched for hours and hours and hours to get my hands on a decent one that hadn't been completely abused. I was lucky. I paid quite a bit of money for it, actually.
I'm just going to turn that sideways a bit so we can have a look. Actually, I'll bring that over. Let's have a good look at that because that's absolutely beautiful.
Everything, obviously, moving as well. So the sponsons, when I got it, were all glued in place. So I've had to take all this apart, repin it so that it would move. Turret as well, that was glued in. That's been taken out and replaced and repaired. Still, all of the original plastics. Managed to retain all of it.
It is absolutely amazing, and the nice thing is this is totally undamaged, the rail along the side, so you've kept everything how it was.
Yeah,
beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I've got to say, I'm totally impressed by it. I really am.
Cool.
Compared to all the other Predators that are coming out, and I envision that they will be a Games Workshop or Forge World Mark 1 Predator. They've done the Rhino.
I hope so. It makes sense.
It does. It does. So that's absolutely beautiful. So we're going to put this over here, back it there at the back of the group, because it's absolutely lovely. And we'll move on to the Whirlwind. Do you want to grab that forward? And
yeah. No, look at this one. Oh.
And again, it's a
damage on the side. That's okay.
That's a bummer. Okay, so
we'll work with it. That's fine.
It's again original.
Again, it's original. So actually, I've had a couple of guys tell me, and that they will crucify me if I don't say it is actually a Mark II.
Right.
It's the first one that Games Workshop produced, because the Mark 1 had a box rack for the missiles.
Yeah.
And you had to custom build that out of square bases from Warhammer Fantasy.
so they do have a use. Square base does have a use.
Square base does have a use. And not just for playing games of fantasy. But no, so this is again an original Whirlwind.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really lucky with this one. I was actually at work, and a customer come in to me and saw the army that I was working on, and he went, "No, I think I've got some old Rhino bits kicking around." And just
to let people know, where do you work?
I do work at Games Workshop, so I open myself up for criticism there. That's fine. But no, it's I think I've got an old Whirlwind kicking around. I'll go and have a look for you. And the next day he turned up with this little beauty in immaculate condition. As you can see, I've had to do nothing to it.
Yeah.
So we actually got a little bit of damage transfer falling from that side.
That's a shame. That can be fixed though.
Yeah, easy fix.
That is beautiful. That is a beautiful piece. So there we go. That's your Whirlwind.
That's the Whirlwind.
Okay, let's move on to the next Contemptor. Can we bring? If we see him over there, can we just bring him forward?
You got him?
Yeah, I've got him there. Let's bring him forward.
So we can have a little look.
Right. So now you've opted a different loadout on this. You've gone for what I've gone really.
Yeah.
Which is the heavy bolters and a power fist.
Heavy bolters and power fist. So this one, I was looking through the Horus Heresy Collective Visions book, and stumbled across a picture of one of the Iron Hands dreadnoughts. Pre-Heresy, heavy bolter in the right time, just nailing the chaos lines with bolter fire, and that was it. I had to have a second one. Beautiful. So here it is.
Absolutely beautiful. And you've gone for the little muzzle flashes at the end as well.
Yeah, we've got the muzzle flashes at the end.
Should we just turn them sideways?
Go for it.
So we can get a look in there. That's beautiful. Really lovely. That's a really lovely job. So it's 2 Contemptors you filled in for the battle.
2 Contemptors.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll move on to this next squad. So you've got another tactical squad, is it?
Yeah, that's another tactical squad. So these guys, armed very similar to the Mark III. In fact, armed identical. So melter gun, missile launcher, sergeant bolt pistol, close combat weapon.
Yeah.
These are all in Mark II Crusade armour.
Very nice. They are very nice. I suppose we better show the crowning glory to your army, which is the very last piece. And this has been painted by you.
So yeah, this one's painted by me. And
let's just explain who he is.
So this is Ferrus Manus. This is Primarch of the Iron Hands. Brian's got a bit of a soft spot for this one because he did.
I built it for you. I've got to say, it was the first one that I built, and I really enjoyed building it. And it had some great moments where we both. I kept sending you messages saying, "What do you think?" And you go, "Oh, I like it. I like it."
Yeah.
I think the difficult thing for us was the hammer, wasn't it?
The hammer was the hardest bit, yeah.
Because we couldn't find a hammer that we were both happy with. But in the end, I think we sort of sold it on the giant hammer. But yeah, beautiful. And I love what you've done with the shield as well. He's come out beautifully. Okay, so that's your 1,000 points.
That's my 1,000 points, yeah.
And you're probably just a bit under, I think, aren't you?
It's 995 points, giving the sergeants for the 2 tactical squads melt bombs.
Yeah.
Because it's rude not to. And then Ferris, so 995 points and Ferris Manus.
Wow.
Leading. So yeah. That's it.
It is beautiful. So this is Matt Taylor's army, and basically this is the Iron Hands Pre-Heresy, and we can't wait to see them in battle. And I think you're up first, aren't you?
I am up first.
And who are you playing against?
Playing against Orcs.
Orcs, you are. Yes, you are. So we're doing the Crusade, so it's the Xeno races that we're fighting against first, and then moving into the human planets and stuff like that, and then building up next year to the Horus Heresies, where by then we'll have substantial armies that we can fight each other with.
Yes.
So it's going to be very exciting. So anyway, this is Brian, Templars Crusade 01 with Matt, who
Flesh Terror 01.
Flesh Terror 01. So if you get a chance, pop into it. I'll put a little link to his channel at the description, bottom of the description.
There will be more videos up. Camera's broke at the moment, guys, but there will be more videos, I do promise that.
So that's Flesh Terror 01 and Templars Crusade 01 signing out. Take care, guys. Bye.